Hey, what's up YouTube? Here is David or DBEE. Welcome back again to yet another Honkai Star Rail tutorial video. How you guys doing? Hopefully you guys doing well. So welcome to a guide on how to efficiently basically spend your energy inside of Honkai Star Rail. I'm going to do this in a top 5 fashion, and I'm going to be doing top 5 starting from the worst to the best things. Or what you should actually just focus on in what order, and when you should spend your energy and how. So I am rank 53 or 52 right now, so I play the game for a little bit and I know where I've made mistakes when getting up here, what I should have done, what I shouldn't have done. So I will explain to you guys how I think a newer player should approach the game, especially a free-to-play player. So anyhow, number 5 is Relics. These are a late game item, same thing like Genshin, so do not stress about this at all. Always have the set that you want or that you need for the character, just so you have something on the character. But even if it's just a 4-star, that's okay. Even if it's just a 3-star, that's also okay, as long as you're getting that little bonus. That's what you're worrying about. You're worrying about surviving until level 60 as a new player. And then the actual late game content of farming these, then you can actually prioritize this. But I wouldn't prioritize this too much. Just have your 2 main teams have something. Even if it's just 4-star or if even just a 3-star, and max those out and just have a little bit of base damage on them. I wouldn't really worry about all the god stats, all the god sub stats, making sure everything is, you know, the best rolls. This is late game content simply. Next up, at number 4, next most important thing, or least important in this scenario, is the EXP slash Aether slash treasure slash your gold basically in the game. This is something, farm as you need it. Don't really pre-farm this. Don't actually money might be only thing that I would say is an exception to pre-farm, because you always will need a lot of money. But this is something that you farm as you need it. If you know you're ascending to the next level, next AR level, like 10 wise, next English please. Next EQ level, okay, pre-farm a little bit of these so you have enough to instantly jump to the next max, so your life is easier. But this shouldn't be a priority for a new player at all. EXP books is the only thing that I would really worry about here. Just making sure your characters are max level whenever possible, simply so you don't feel like you're struggling in the content that you're doing. Next up, number 3. So this is where the next 3 I think are the most important, simply when you're building your characters. Trace Materials is, I believe, where things start getting serious. I would always have my traces maxed out for the state of the game that I'm playing at. So even if it's not the most efficient for you to farm this at EQ level 2 or EQ level 3, max your characters, max your main team. You need to still clear content, so might as well just have those maxed. Even if it's not as efficient, even if you're not getting as many drops as you should be, compared to someone who's EQ 6. Still farm this. You need to play the game. It's nice thinking about the future, but you need to do damage in the present moment. So make sure your characters are actually built. Make sure, you know, the traces are upgraded. This is my mistake that I did with Genshin. I forgot about these completely, which is my stupid mistake. And I had my characters like level 80, weapons maxed out in Genshin, but they were doing no damage. I look at my friend and like, yo, can you help me out? I hadn't a single fucking trace build for Genshin version. That was my own stupidity, but I learned my lesson. These are important. This is where a lot of the damage will come in. This is where a lot of extra stats will come in. So make sure to have your character maxed for the current state of the game they're in. Next up are Ascension Materials, which are character Ascension Materials. This is the second most important, because you also need to do it as you need it. You want your characters to be 80 as soon as possible, or 70 or whatever. You simply want them to be there as soon as possible. That is your base stats. Those are the base numbers. that is the base good damage you're going to get. That's your guaranteed damage, guaranteed HP, guaranteed defense. So having your characters as maximum as possible and getting them as fast as possible is very important. So I would even pre-farm a few these items. If let's say you're getting a fire character, farm this until you have enough, until your current state of the game, so you can max them out instantly basically. There's nothing worse than playing with an underlevel character. So making sure your characters are ascended correctly is, in my opinion, the most important thing in the game basically. This is where you get the most base damage possible. This is your guaranteed damage. So use it. Use it, use it, use it, use it, use it. This also counts for weapons. So that's where I went with this. This is as you need basically. So when you're even doing the weapons, for example, make sure, even if it's a 4-star weapon, Google if it's usable for your character. If it is, max it. Simply max it. You need to be able to play at your current state of the game. And our number one spot is, everyone knew this, Echo of War. A lot of people I've noticed on the Genshin community also are saying that to wait with Echo of War until a bit later. I do them. It's a three times a week. Even let's say the people who wait and say it's not really that efficient right now, wait until you're higher AR. If you and me, let's say from day one, we both start on the same day, I get those every single time, every week, but you don't, and you wait till AR, let's say 50 or 60, and then you start getting them, I will always have more than you. This is a very limited resource that no matter what, you should be getting. And making sure also pre-planning with this, because this is very important. You need to know what your characters that you are building currently require, and start pre-farming them a little bit in advance. So let's say Kafka's coming soon. Try research. Well, which one Kafka needs, or maybe there will be a new one for Kafka in that scenario. You're out of luck. You have to wait until it comes out. But you get my point. Because these are weekly and these are so limited, you need to make sure these are done every single week. Simple. So, anyhow, this is my video of a guide of how to efficiently spend your Trailblaze power. Hopefully this is a little bit easier and explained for some newer players, or people who are kind of confused, or people who are focusing too much on these relics. I'm not saying don't get any. I'm not saying don't run any relics on your character. I'm saying run something, but worry about the god stats when you're AR 60. It's simply a lot more beneficial, I think, because you get the 2 drops when you're AR 60. And it's a lot more worth it. Of course, if you have everything maxed out for your current state and you're just waiting for the next AQ level, do whatever the fuck you want at that point. If you want to chance it but not have the best rolls or percentage of getting what you want, cool. Ultimately we play the game how we want, how we like. So, but this is just a guide. So let's say you're not like me in Genshin, that then you go AR 50. I'm AR 50 in Genshin, but my characters are so ridiculously underbuilt that I gave up on the game, but now I'm kind of back at the game because I played this game. Now I understand what I'm doing simply. So cool. This was your boy DBEE. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Goodbye.